Good morning, Derek. Good morning.
Good morning.
So tonight's the night.
Tonight's the night.
This is a big, you do these shows, they're add-ons, right? So when something comes along, this is kind of it's a really unique show because it's Broadway, yet it is not your typical Broadway show. This is a thrilling mentalist, a magician. Some of the best magicians in the world will be on stage in Utica tonight.
Absolutely, and we're thrilled to have them here. They are, they're in. They are. Most of them are here now.
Yeah,
they arrived bright and early this morning, and the balance of them are due in this afternoon, weather permitting. So,
well, this weather has been cold.
Oh, it's been miserable.
Yeah,
it's been horrible. So,
for tickets, people, there are still some seats available.
Yes, there are. We have seats available. And the back orchestra. A few on the sides and up in the balcony.
Okay, all right. So, and again, to make to get tickets, you'd call 315-724-7196.
All
right. And how much of a stage do they bring in for a show like this? There are a lot of electronics and special effects and all of that stuff.
Yeah, with this show, it's you would think that it would be a simpler process, but this show's been it's been a very labor intensive to work on because each one of the Illusionists, not only do they have their own specialty within the field, they also have their own stage presence and stage set,
Yeah.
As well as we have the whole part of the show that has to be completely secluded from any visibility. So when you're sitting on a Broadway show, as you know from your seats, you can sometimes see
a little behind a little bit
behind the scenes, what's going on the sides as stages change. This particular performance, you can't have that.
Right,
there can be no visibility to the backstage area.
Well, and that
you mean it's not really magic?
Bill.
I'm not going to say that, Bill. God. Don't take the fun.
Okay.
Come on.
Ruining the Santa Claus, too.
You're right. You're right. I will stay quiet. I will.
So with that, I mean, I'd imagine there are certain items that they take off of the truck or whatever that, nobody can look in the box or nobody can look in the crate.
Yes,
or is it like top secret on the box?
It's actually called the secrecy agreement, and I was the one running around policing yesterday. Getting all the signatures on the secrecy agreements, and if you don't sign the secrecy agreement, you're not allowed backstage or to work for us.
All right. So I'm not sure I would want to be backstage, to be honest, because I love the thrill of being of thinking, how do they do that?
Yeah.
How do they pull that off?
And and I do get to see a lot when I'm backstage of what's going on, but I agree with you 100%.
Yeah.
This is the one show that I really have no desire to be back there.
Yeah.
I don't want to see it. I don't want it to be ruined. I still believe in Santa Claus too, by the way.
As you should. All right. And okay, so after this show, just briefly, what do you have coming up?
Oh, we immediately we started rolling into Cinderella on yesterday.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, nice. Cinderella immediately. As soon as this show packs up tonight, we're in Cinderella mode.
And that show is when? When is that?
That's on February 7th and February
so that's coming up
8th.
soon.
It is a season subscription show.
Okay.
And so I encourage everyone to, don't wait till the last minute on this show, because if you do, you're not going to get seats. This show in the next 3 weeks, the show will be on fire.
Knowing the popularity of the Disney and all the, I mean,
this
I would
is
imagine
Roger and Hammerstein's version
of
Cinderella. So it is definitely has a crossover from just the stereotypical wonderful Cinderella story to adults as well. So there's definitely that connection.
But you would expect this to be a big. This is a biggie.
Yeah, it's going to be big. It's going to be bigger than I'm expecting, and it's kind of I watched the trends in the ticket sales and how they relate to the show that's currently that's on the docket for the next performance.
Yeah.
How those relate together with future shows, and this show's already starting out extremely strong.
All right, and again, tonight's Illusionists. The Illusionists is a 7:30 start tonight.
7:30 start, and I know that you interviewed Kevin on.
Yeah, he was really good
on Friday.
He's got some great credits. I mean, he was one of the semifinalists on America's Got Talent.
Yes, he was, and he also did, as I think Andrew pointed out, was some of the David Copperfield tricks are his as well.
That he created, and basically, I wonder if I didn't ask this, but I wonder if they sell those tricks to somebody, or if you gain the notoriety of somebody like David Copperfield using your your tricks or illusions?
I think it's
like a songwriter. They've got rights.
I believe that they
Royalties?
they kind of they get a patent on it. I guess they own it, and then it becomes if you want to know the trade secret, it's going to cost you this much.
Well, I got to tell you,
Interesting business.
That is very true because I remember doing a show, and I won't say who we were doing it with, but it involved cutting somebody in half. And I was told you can't promote that we're going to be cutting anybody in half. And I'm, well, why don't we promote that? It's not like it's really that dangerous, is it? No, because it is a trademarked trick, and they have to pay rights to use it. So,
Oh, wow.
I don't know if it's trademark or copywriting.
Oh,
probably
so
trademark.
This person didn't have the rights, and that's why they didn't want to promote it.
We're going to do the stunt. They just didn't want to pay. They didn't want to pay the rights. So we'll
Let's
do
just
it.
pretend that never happened.
Just don't put it in the commercial. And I'm okay. Now I understand. So
It's
I
the
guess
Utica way.
it's exactly right. And I'm not going to say anything because we're trying to sell tickets. I mean,
Right.
Exactly.
all right, Derek. Good stuff. Again, the phone number for tonight's show, 315-724-7196.